looking at this last page, I wanted to put them side by side with the very first page. This is the last page. This is the first page. This is the very first time I drew action, and this is where I'm at. See that? See that? And that? And that. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because one of the biggest things I see holding a lot of people back is I'm not good enough yet. My art isn't good enough yet, and I've used that excuse for a really long time. And I just want to tell you that your art would never be good enough yet to start. I mean, it will, but you will never feel like it is. I'm showing you this because it's gonna suck at first. Just watch the very first videos about making manga I made. Almost all of them are just plain complaining about how difficult it is, about how my art isn't good enough yet, about frustration and struggling and blah whatever. What I'm saying is you need to start first before you worry about all these other aspects. If your art isn't good enough, trust me, it will be by the time you finish one shot, finish two one shots, finish in 10, and you will improve. Trust me, your art will be forced to get better. You will be forced to get better. I've mentioned this a couple times now. Drawing manga just forces you to draw things you're not even comfortable with. I remember when I was storyboarding, I had these great ideas and I was putting them down like, yeah, it's gonna be sick, hell yeah. And when I was drawing the pages, like, what the was I boarding this? Like, I was storyboarding it. Like, I'm already at that level. I didn't even think about the fact that I had to actually draw them. I was just bored and just cool stuff. And as I was drawing them, I was like, I can't draw this. I'm not good enough yet to draw this. But I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't change the storyboards because I didn't want to start doing that again. I was like, whatever. It's just we're doing it. We're not good yet, so it, it's fine. Who cares, right? And I drew whatever I storyboarded. Some pages didn't look quite as good. Some pages looked quite good. Um, all I know, you don't force me to have to draw things I wasn't comfortable with, things that were way out of my skill level. So many of the pages I've drawn, they're just so much above my skill level that I had to brute force my way to climb up and reach that level. And it's sometimes it's frustrating, but ultimately it will help you improve greatly. So my biggest advice to anyone who's even remotely interested in making manga but fears that they're not good yet to make manga, just start. It's rolling. Okay. So I actually only have 4 pages left. Let me show you. I can show you this. I don't know if you can see that, but the row at the bottom. And as the last pages, I thought it would be fun to take you along with me because I also did the same thing with the very first pages. I think something really valuable I've learned over drawing this is the consistency is way more important than the quantity or the amount you're drawing every day. I remember at the very beginning, I was so obsessed with wanting to just draw so much, draw more, draw. In the very first video, I remember the first thing I started complaining about was not being able to draw enough, and that bugged me throughout. There were days where I forced myself to draw so much. There are days I started drawing at 6 in the morning and finish at 3 in the morning the next day. I'm surprised they haven't burnt out yet. But over time, I realized that just keeping it going is way more important than wanting to draw as much as possible all the time. You just can't do that all the time. And so now I've reached a point where I can comfortably draw 2 pages without it feeling like a hustle. I can I can go about my day, draw 2 pages, I draw a little bit, move out, go drink some water, come back, I draw again, and just managing it in a much more healthier way. My back isn't killing me anymore like it was killing me just a few weeks ago because I was crouching and drawing for hours before I stand up. Now I'm trying to keep it more loose. There are days where I draw and I finish my pages without even realizing I'm done because I just don't even feel like I'm done. I was watching Romantic Killer just a few days ago. I was watching it while drawing. I drew and I watched it after, and it was good. I was like, okay, this is pretty chill. This isn't too bad. And moving like that, it's I can see it being way more manageable in the long term than just going just full speed ahead, just trying to like draw as much as humanly possible. Obviously, I fell behind. I think I posted it on my Instagram or YouTube or whatever that I was behind schedule. Then I did actually attempt to draw really fast, like a lot at once. Trying to draw too much isn't fun at all. The consistency is way more fun. Having to wake up every day, go to the table, draw, leave the table, uh, have dinner, sleep, then the next day wake up again and go to the table without feeling like it's a burden. I think that's the most important thing I've learned over this course. This thing I'm drawing on, it's actually a broken piece from our dinner table. The edges are so sharp. I've been cutting myself. Oh wait, I can't show that on YouTube. I've been cutting myself so much. When it comes to making manga, I've noticed what a lot of people struggle with is the fear and the intimidation that making manga puts on them. It's like when you really think about it, making manga is a lot of work. You need to draw an insane amount. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say it's any easier. It is hard. This is hard as the number of times I wish I can just stop, but I don't because that's what I want to do. But if you really want to do it, honestly, the best piece of advice I can give you is just start. Like literally, just start. It does get easier over time. It does get easier, but it only gets easier if you actually start and you actually do it. That's the only way. You gotta start drawing. It's hard and it's really frustrating. What I would do, honestly, I wouldn't change exactly how I started. I think maybe drawing 45 pages as my very first thing wasn't very smart because those that's those are a lot of pages, dude. Those are a lot of pages. I would probably advise you start with like a smaller thing, maybe just like 10 pages, 15 pages. I don't know. Just whatever number feels comfortable and then just start. I would advise you just draw like a page every day. A page is pretty, I think everyone would agree that a page isn't too hard to draw. At first, it might maybe, take a little bit of effort, but after a while, a page will become like the norm. It will become comfortable and you'll get faster. I was extremely slow at first, but now I'm extremely fast. I'm really, really fast. The only thing that's holding me back right now, the biggest thing that's holding me back right now is the fact that I have to fill out the black the black spots like this over and over and over, and sometimes I just zone out and for hours I'm just like that. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. It's the one thing that's hindering my speed, and sadly it's just something I can't control. So I'm done with the sketching. So these are the last 4 pages of the manga, and actually there's another page right after this, but it's just a completely blank. black page. And you told them to go, go. Oh, hello there. My mic is all the way over there, and I don't want to get up, so I'm sorry for the poor quality video. The poor quality audio, the poor audio quality video. It's like 9 p.m. right now. Edit everything and put it up, but then I remembered I still haven't drawn my cover. I had a super complex idea for the cover, but from what I've seen from actual professionals, they keep their covers very simple. Dude, so like another thing I've learned while making manga, right? You gotta be patient. As you're drawing, you need to be patient. You know, when you're reading manga, you normally just kinda you read through. You don't you just you look at a panel for like literal seconds and you move on. You don't really think about it. But when there's something wrong with the panel, you immediately notice it and it ruins the manga. To make something good or something someone wants, my stuff isn't good yet, dude. I'm still a beginner, but it's see what I'm trying to say is when you look at a panel like this, just look at this. You see this? It's a tiny panel. This it all happens super fast. Like the previous page is Kara looking behind, grabs Rain and throws him behind the thing, and she makes this explosion happen, and these people are running, and this guy shouts, "This guy!" And she looks back, she's like, "What's good?" But the way this oh shit, the way this panel is, you see, it's I had to draw the background, and I had to make sure it looks right, it looks correct, because as you're running through this sequence, I don't want you getting distracted or losing the flow. I just want you to glaze through without even really thinking about it. And to make that happen, I have to make sure I draw things right. And to draw something right, I have to be patient and make sure I draw things right, because backgrounds take a lot of work. You don't think about it. A lot of people never even notice it, but backgrounds take so much work. There's just so much to draw. Drawing characters is easy, dude. You can make character art in like minutes. Backgrounds, though, backgrounds take a lot of work, and when you do them right, no one even notices them. Everybody just glances a few seconds and pass by. But when you do them wrong, that's when it becomes apparent. Oh, this guy's art is so bad. And what I'm trying to say is, you need to be patient while you're drawing, to not want to just finish as quickly as possible, because you have to take your time with these things and make sure you draw them right. If you wanted to just complete a page as fast as possible, trust me, having to draw a page like this, for like 30 minutes or whatever, it feels so, because no one's going to even look at it. Like, they'll look at it, but just be for a second. And I mean, you can be disheartened by it, but then again, it's manga. I don't know what the point I was trying to make. I was just trying to say patience while you're drawing. Don't rush through it. Don't rush. I'm just realizing now that almost all my points are about not rushing. It's weird. I guess that's the ultimate lesson from all of this, is just not rush, I guess. Yeah. To anyone who's even remotely interested in making manga but fears that they're not good yet to make manga, just start. Trust me, it gets easier. It gets hella easy after a while. It really does. You just gotta do it every day. That's a quote from BoJack Horseman, right? I think so. I think yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm posting this video sooner than I wanted to. I wanted to post this video at the end. Like, I wanted to take you along, making the cover, making and uploading it, whatever. But I'm kind of running out of storage. I feel so much, dude. I feel myself drawing off the last 4 pages. There's so much footage. I'm running out of storage. If you guys want to help me continue doing this, if you want to help see some random nobody on the internet um, pursue their stupid dream to become a manga artist, then I have a Patreon. You can support me on Patreon. Other than that, gee, I don't know. I'm gonna go watch some anime, dude. I haven't watched anime in months. Thank you for watching, and stick around for more manga content.